Okay, let's dive right in. The big question we're tackling today, the one you might be asking yourself is it really possible, like right now, to start an online business? You know, sell stuff, build an email list, send out marketing emails, and do it all without spending a single dollar upfront.
Yeah, it's a great question. And honestly, not too long ago, the answer would have been a pretty firm no way.
Right.
Getting anything online going usually meant you had to um, invest in a whole bunch of tools. You needed hosting, some kind of email software, maybe a page builder.
And those costs add up fast before you even see a sale.
They really do. It felt like you needed a bit of a war chest just to get your foot in the door. But the sources we've been digging into, they show this huge shift happening.
Uh-huh.
They point to these really powerful free tools that have kind of fundamentally changed the landscape.
And that's what we're focusing on in this deep dive, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
What one source called the most powerful tool of the lot, the one that makes this whole zero to profit idea actually seem doable.
Exactly. We're talking about System.io. So our mission today is really to cut through all the noise. Let's unpack those two massive hurdles that trip up almost everyone starting out online.
Budget and tech?
Budget worries and tech overwhelm, yeah. And then show you exactly how this one platform, System.io, on its free plan, can help you tackle both.
Sort of a shortcut then. From zero experience, zero budget, to actually building something real.
That's the idea. Now, the sources do mention other useful free tools, for specific little jobs.
Like Canva for graphics.
Yeah, Canva's great for quick visuals, or ChatGPT for maybe brainstorming some content ideas, Notion for organizing thoughts. Those are helpful.
But the core focus comes back to System.io.
Consistently, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's presented as that central all-in-one solution. It gives you the actual engine you need to run the business.
Okay, let's unpack that. You mentioned the two big hurdles. Let's start with the money one.
Yeah.
The cold, hard reality about finances that the sources lay out.
Right. I mean, the fact is, so many beginners are on a super tight budget. Sometimes it's literally zero budget. And yeah, it sounds good to say just be resourceful, but the actual costs of running even a basic online business, they used to stack up incredibly quickly.
So break it down for us. Where did that money typically go?
Well, think about just the absolute essentials. You need an email list, right? So you need an autoresponder.
That's the software that collects the emails and lets you send broadcasts.
Exactly. And services like, say, ConvertKit, they can easily cost you, what, $29 a month, maybe more, just to start, and it goes up as your list grows.
Okay.
Then, if you want decent-looking landing pages, sales pages, you need a page builder tool. Something like OptimizePress could be like $199 a year.
Oof.
Yeah. Then add your domain name, maybe monthly hosting if you want a blog or a website. You could easily be hundreds of dollars down before you've sold anything at all.
And for someone starting completely from scratch,
Yeah.
that's often just impossible.
It's prohibitive, yeah. And the sources, they're pretty blunt about why beginners often see these really expensive options recommended first.
Ah, right. The pressure to sign up for things like ClickFunnels.
Exactly. Which can be around, what, $97 a month? The sources suggest pretty directly that a big reason these get pushed so hard is, well, affiliate commissions.
Hmm.
The person recommending it earns money if you sign up through their link, even if that expensive tool isn't really the best fit for someone who's, not profitable yet.
That's a really important conflict of interest to be aware of.
Absolutely.
So, okay, budget barrier is problem number one, huge one. What's the second big issue the sources kept bringing up?
Problem number 2, the tech headache. Just the technology itself.
Yeah, I feel that.
A lot of beginners, and frankly, even people with experience, they struggle with the tech side. And if you're on a zero budget, you can't just hire someone to, handle the tech stuff.
And trying to stitch together different tools from different companies,
Mm-hmm.
making them talk to each other, that can be an absolute nightmare.
Oh, yeah. The source material had a great line, actually. It said, trying to integrate all these separate tools is so frustrating it could give aspirin a headache.
Huh. I like that. It's true, though. You end up spending all your time fighting with the tech instead of actually building your business.
Precisely. Which, is why those all-in-one platforms do sound appealing. Theoretically, everything just works together, right? Because it's all under one roof.
But like you said, the traditional ones cost a lot. Puts them out of reach for most people starting out.
Exactly that. So you could burn days, maybe weeks, wrestling with tech issues, spend hundreds on subscriptions you can't really afford yet, and you haven't even gotten close to making a sale.
And that's where people just get discouraged and, well, they quit.
It happens all the time.
So if you've felt that pain, or you're worried about hitting those walls, you're probably asking the same question that pops up again and again in the sources.
Which is there a better way?
Please say yes.
Yes, and the sources answer that really loud and clear. They say, there is a better way.
Okay, good. That's the hope we needed. So before we jump into the actual platform, what are the absolute must-have tools, according to these sources, for a basic online business selling info products or digital stuff?
Okay, the core essentials, they boil down to 5 things. First, you need a page builder. That's for creating your web pages, like sign-up forms, sales pages, that kind of thing.
Got it.
Second, email marketing software. You got to build your list and actually talk to those people.
Right.
Third, you probably want a blog for putting out content, so some way to host that. Fourth, if you think you might want other people promoting your product eventually, you need affiliate software.
To track who gets credit for sales. Makes sense.
And fifth, you need somewhere to store your files, like your free download or the actual product files people buy.
Okay, 5 core things. Page builder, email marketing, blog hosting, affiliate system, file storage. And the big claim is, System.io's free plan gives you all of those.
That's exactly the claim. That's the game changer they're presenting. And they say signing up for that free account is basically step 1 to building this whole thing without opening your wallet.
All right, let's peel back the onion then. How does the free plan actually deliver? Let's start with building those web pages. Sources say it has its own page builder.
It does. It's a drag and drop builder. You visually arrange elements on the screen, headlines, text, images, buttons.
So no coding needed.
Nope, no coding. And the sources point out this immediately replaces the need for those expensive standalone builders we mentioned, like Leadpages or OptimizePress.
Okay. Does it help you get started quickly? Like templates?
Yeah, they mention you get access to pre-built templates for common pages, like landing pages and sales pages. That's a massive time saver, especially when you're new to it.
And what kind of things can you actually put on the page? What are the building blocks?
Pretty much the standard stuff you'd expect. Headlines, text blocks, images, forms to capture email addresses, buttons to link somewhere. You can embed videos, audio files, put in social media links, even create navigation menus. All the core elements are there.
Now, the sources seem pretty realistic in their comparison here. They weren't saying the System.io builder is like the absolute fanciest thing ever created, were they?
No, they're quite upfront about that. They offer what they call a hard truth. They acknowledge that, yeah, maybe a super specialized, expensive page builder might look slightly slicker or have every single tiny design option under the sun. That's its only job, right?
Okay.
But, and this is the key point the sources make, System.io's real strength isn't just the builder itself. It's the integration and the fact that it's free.
So everything works together smoothly.
Exactly. It works together right out of the box. You don't pay extra for that seamless connection between your pages, your emails, your sales, and that integration. That solves the big tech headache we talked about earlier.
Right, it saves you from that aspirin moment. What about limits, though? On the free plan, how many pages or funnels can you actually build? Is it restrictive for a beginner?
Good question. The free plan lets you create 3 funnels and 1 course if you're doing online courses.
Okay, what exactly is a funnel in this context?
Think of it as just a series of connected web pages designed to guide someone towards an action, like maybe an opt-in page where they give their email. That leads to a thank you page, which then maybe shows them a sales page for a product. That sequence is a funnel.
Gotcha. So 3 funnels. Is that enough to get started?
The sources are really clear on this. They say 3 funnels and 1 course is more than enough for any beginner to sell a few products and turn a profit.
So the idea isn't necessarily to build your entire empire on the free plan forever.
Exactly. It's about using the free plan as your launch pad. Bootstrap your way up, prove your idea works, make those first sales, keep your costs literally at 0 while you're not earning yet.
And then, once you are profitable,
then you can easily upgrade to one of their paid plans. They're pretty affordable, actually, but there's just no need to sink money into expensive tools right at the beginning when you're still figuring everything out.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So building pages, building funnels covered for free. What about building that all-important email list?
Right. Now, this is where the free plan, according to the sources, is incredibly generous. You can have up to 2,000 contacts on your email list.
Wait, 2,000 contacts on the free plan?
2,000, yeah.
That feels huge.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of paid entry-level plans elsewhere don't give you that many.
It absolutely is a lot. And here's the real kicker, which the sources really emphasize. You can send unlimited emails to those 2,000 contacts.
Unlimited email.
Unlimited. Some email platforms, they start charging you more, not just based on list size, but on how many emails you actually send each month.
Oh.
With System.io's free plan, that's not a worry. Send as many as you need to those 2,000 people.
Okay, unlimited emails to 2,000 people. That's a massive opportunity for a beginner.
It really is. The sources point out, look, 2,000 contacts is more than enough to build a pretty solid online business. Even if only a small percentage of that list buys from you, you can generate significant profit, especially if you use those unlimited emails to actually build a relationship, provide value.
Nurture the list. And what about automating things, like sending a welcome sequence when someone signs up?
Yep, you get one email campaign feature on the free plan. An email campaign is exactly that, an automated sequence. You write a series of emails once, and the system automatically sends them out to new subscribers over time, maybe one email a day for the first week or whatever you set up.
Yeah.
And the sources suggest this automation is really key. It helps you generate profit sort of relatively hands-off as your list grows because it's constantly working in the background, warming up leads, turning them into customers.
Okay, wow. So pages, funnels, building a list up to 2,000, sending unlimited emails, even automating a sequence. All still free. What about having a blog? Content marketing.
Also included, the free plan lets you create one blog.
One blog.
Okay. And the sources stress how this replaces the need to pay separately for web hosting, maybe buy an expensive WordPress theme, deal with plugins. It's all just built right into the platform.
Are the features good enough? Like for a beginner's blog?
The sources describe the blog layout as clean, pretty standard. You can create your pages, your posts, organize things with categories. Now, you only get the one blog on the free plan, but you can publish an unlimited number of posts within that blog.
Unlimited posts. That's good. What about the website address? Does it have to be something clunky like, mybusiness.system.io?
Well, you can start with that free subdomain if your budget is absolutely zero. Nothing wrong with that initially.
Odd.
But the sources highly recommend, maybe as the very first small investment you make once you've made a few sales, is to buy your own custom domain name.
Like mybusiness.com.
Exactly. You can get one from places like Namecheap for less than $10 a year usually.
And why is that so important, even on a tight budget?
Because building authority and trust takes time. And if you use your own domain from day one, every link you share, every piece of content you create, it builds your brand's credibility, not System.io's subdomain. It just looks much more professional long term. Small cost, big impact.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's recap quickly here. On a System.io free plan, you're getting tools to build sales pages, landing pages, build an email list up to 2,000 people, send them unlimited emails, set up an automated email sequence, and run a blog with unlimited posts, all without paying anything up front.
That's the core package, yeah. It's a genuinely comprehensive suite.
But the sources said there was even more included. Something about putting your marketing on steroids.
Yeah, that was the phrase they used. Still for free, yes.
Okay, tell me everything. What else is in this free package?
All right, so beyond those main things, there are several other features that save you money or help you make more money. First, because System.io hosts all your pages and your blog. Yeah. You completely eliminate those monthly web hosting costs you'd have with something like WordPress. That's a direct saving right there.
Good point.
They also include built-in affiliate software.
Really? Even on the free plan?
Even on the free plan. This means if you want other people to promote your product, you can set them up as affiliates, give them unique links, and track their sales and commissions right inside System.io.
Wow, that normally costs extra, doesn't it? Separate software.
Often, yes. Paying for dedicated affiliate management software can be another monthly expense. Here, it's included.
Okay, what else?
They also host your images and any PDF downloads for free. So if you're offering, say, a free checklist or an ebook.
Your freebie.
Your freebie, exactly. Or even your paid digital product file. You don't need to pay for separate storage like Dropbox or Amazon S3. It's handled.
Nice.
On your order forms, when someone's about to buy, you can add one order bump.
What's an order bump?
It's like a little checkbox offer right on the checkout page, Hey, add this related mini course for just $7 extra. It's a simple way to increase how much each customer spends. You get one of those.
Smart.
You can also create one coupon code, useful for running promotions or special offers.
Okay. And what if you get stuck using all this stuff? Is there any help available for free users?
Yes. Surprisingly, the free plan includes 24/7 email support. The sources mentioned their support team is generally known for being pretty fast and helpful.
That's reassuring. The sources also briefly listed a few other things. Workflows, tags, communities. What are those about? Quickly.
Right, good catch. Let's keep it simple. We talked about email campaigns being automated sequences, right?
Yeah.
A workflow is kind of like a more visual, flexible way to create automations. You can set rules like if someone clicks this specific link in an email, then add a tag to them.
And a tag is just like a label.
Exactly. Just a label you put on a contact, maybe interested in topic X or downloaded freebie Y. It helps you organize your audience. On the free plan, you get one workflow and one tag. Enough to get started with basic automation and segmentation.
Okay, and communities.
You get one community feature. It's basically like hosting your own private little forum or membership area right on the platform. And you also get unlimited assistant accounts.
Meaning if I eventually get help?
Yeah, if you hire a virtual assistant or someone, you can give them their own login to help manage things without sharing your main password.
Wow. Okay. That's a seriously comprehensive set of tools bundled together. No wonder the sources call it a potential profit-pulling platform, even before you spend a penny.
Absolutely. It really covers the bases for tools that used to cost quite a bit each month.
Okay, so we've established the tools are there, they're powerful, and they're free. But tools are just tools, right? How does this actually become a business? What's the step-by-step plan, the zero-to-profit roadmap that the source material lays out?
Right. Execution is key. The sources give a pretty clear roadmap, but they start with two essential prerequisites. Before you even sign up for System.io, you need two things ready.
Okay, what are they?
First, you need a really compelling freebie. Something valuable like an ebook, a checklist, a short video training that people will gladly give you their email address for. This is how you build your list.
Makes sense.
And second, you need something to sell.
Ah, yes. The profit part of zero to profit. Can't forget that.
Exactly. It has to lead somewhere, whether that's your own digital product, maybe a coaching service, or even just promoting someone else's product as an affiliate. You absolutely must have something to offer for sale.
Okay, so get your freebie ready, know what you're going to sell. Got it. Then what's the actual plan using System.io?
Okay, here's the step-by-step they outline. Step 1, super simple but vital. Sign up for that free System.io account. It's like setting up your online headquarters.
Right, get the account then.
Step 2, go into your account settings, fill out the basics, and crucially, connect your payment gateways, like Stripe or PayPal.
Exactly. So you can actually get paid when someone buys something. Don't forget that step.
Definitely not. Okay, payment sorted. Now we build the actual customer journey.
Precisely. Step 3, build your squeeze page. That's the landing page offering your freebie in exchange for an email address. And also create the thank you page they see right after they sign up.
Okay, opt-in setup.
Step 4, build the sales page for your actual product. Make it persuasive and create the thank you or access page people see after they buy. This is also where you'd add that optional order bump we talked about on the checkout part of the sales page.
Got it. So we have the pages. Now we need to connect them all together.
Yep. Step 5. This is where you set up the funnel logic inside System.io. You basically tell the system, okay, when someone opts in on the squeeze page, automatically add them to my main email list and immediately start sending them that automated email sequence, my campaign.
The welcome and nurture sequence. Right. And also, right after they opt in, show them the sales page for my product. You also configure the order form itself on the sales page and set up any automation rules you want.
Automation rules like,
Yeah.
if they buy the product, maybe add a customer tag and stop sending them the sales emails.
Exactly like that. Perfect example. Okay, so that's the system built. Step 6.
This must be where the real work starts.
Step 6 is drive traffic. Specifically free traffic, since we're sticking to the $0 plan. You need to get eyeballs onto your squeeze page. This is how you get new potential customers into your funnel.
Okay, drive traffic. And then step 7.
Step 7 is consistent communication. Keep emailing your list, build that relationship, provide value, remind them about your offer. This is how you convert those leads who didn't buy immediately into paying customers over time.
Right.
And the sources basically say, if you consistently do step 6, drive traffic, and step 7, email marketing, the sales will come. You'll start generating profit, all powered by the free system you set up.
It sounds straightforward laid out like that, but is System.io itself easy to learn? The sources mentioned it's pretty user-friendly.
Yeah, they describe the interface as intuitive. They also pointed out that System.io provides a free certification course you can take,
Oh, nice.
and lots of tutorial videos right inside your dashboard to walk you through everything. The suggestion was basically just spend a day or two clicking around, playing with the features, and you'll get a really good feel for how it all works pretty quickly.
Okay. Now, step 6, driving free traffic. That often feels like the biggest mountain to climb for beginners. What specific advice did the sources give there?
The absolute key piece of advice was pick one free traffic method to start and focus intensely on mastering just that one.
Don't spread yourself too thin trying everything at once.
Exactly. Resist that temptation. They listed a few common options they see working well. Facebook marketing was one.
How does that work, generally?
The sources suggested it's probably the fastest and easiest way for beginners. It usually involves finding relevant Facebook groups where your ideal audience hangs out, actively participating, being helpful, building connections, and then strategically, occasionally mentioning your freebie and linking to your landing page when it makes sense.
Okay, Facebook groups. What else?
YouTube marketing. They called it awesome for generating targeted traffic, which it can be, but they also gave a realistic warning. Creating good video content, editing it, that takes time. It's more of a long game.
Right.
Forum marketing was mentioned. If you can find a really active niche forum for your topic, that can still be effective. And TikTok marketing, they said it works too, but cautioned it's a very noisy platform, and the typical user demographic might not always align perfectly depending on what you're selling.
So, several options, but the core message is pick one, be consistent.
Absolutely. Consistency is everything with free traffic. You have to show up regularly, and the sources hammered home one crucial point again and again.
Let me guess. Always link back to the landing page.
You got it. Always direct people back to your squeeze page, your opt-in page. Doesn't matter if it's a Facebook post, a YouTube video description, your forum signature. Send them to the page where they can join your email list.
Because the list is the real asset.
The email list is the one thing you truly own in your online business. Build that asset above all else.
Okay, so wrapping this all up, the clear message from our source material seems to be that, yes, System.io's free plan has genuinely changed the game. It's kind of democratized things for aspiring online entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it really feels like it's leveled the playing field. It tackles those two huge traditional roadblocks head on, needing a big budget up front and getting tangled up in complicated tech integrations.
It provides this comprehensive integrated set of all the essential tools you actually need to get a functional online business off the ground. Build an audience, make sales, all starting from zero.
Giving you that undeniable opportunity. Get started, test your ideas, prove your concept, become profitable first, and then scale up smoothly by moving to their paid plans, which are quite affordable once you actually have revenue coming in.
It feels like the sources aren't just giving us information here, they're almost leaving us with a challenge, aren't they?
They really are. After laying out the platform, the features, the step-by-step plan, the final thought they leave you with is pretty powerful and very direct. They basically say, the ball is in your court, it's your game now.
Meaning, the tools are here, the roadmap is clear. That path that used to be blocked by high costs and tech nightmares, it's open now.
Exactly. The opportunity is laid out. What you choose to do with it, well, that's entirely up to you.